Hey everybody, it's your boy
Fiona.
And yeah, I'm gonna bring you my first commentary ever, and hopefully it's not too shitty. I've never done a commentary before, which you guys could probably already tell. And I'm gonna be stuttering a lot. I'm a little under the influence. I don't know why I just did that, but yeah, so I'm gonna stutter a little bit more. And yeah, so I wanted to tell you guys a story. How I was falsely accused of sexual harassment. Now, just that sounds extremely bad. I'm going to tell you guys how I almost went down as a sex offender in the state of Nevada. Fucking epic. So basically, there's this group of girls that I hung out with. I'm not going to say their names. We'll just call the girl fucking Ice,
Noodles,
and then my friend, let's call him Andy. And so it's Andy, Noodles, and Ice. And Ice was the sluttiest girl you will ever meet in your entire fucking life. It was fucking hilarious. And then Noodles, she was just like prude as fuck. Like opposites completely attracted in that situation for those two to be best friends. And then my friend Andy, he lived like right next door from them. So every time I went to Andy's house, they just came over and we just hung out. And Andy's parents did not give a fuck about him. Like, they left him there with like beers and shit and like vodka like on the counter, and he would just like take swigs and they just wouldn't care. And you know, I'm not much of a drinker, but at the time it was fun. And so there's this one time where his parents just left a bar open, and this is in 8th grade, by the way. I'm sorry for leaving that out, but this is in 8th grade. And what ended up happening is he's just like, hey, you guys want some beer? And we're like, okay, and he like brings over some beers, and he brings over like some Red Bulls and vodka, and we're like, oh, I've never drinking before. This is my first time drinking. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll try. Or like actually drinking like hard liquor. Like, okay, cool, I'll try. And so, you know, we just did like shots of vodka and chased it with Red Bull. It was really weird. And then we just had like a couple beers, and so we were a little wasted, not just for you know, for the first time drinking like hard alcohol. You know, anything could get you, and especially in like 8th grade. And so we hang out with these girls, and you know, no matter what, whenever we hung out, it was kind of flirty. And so think about this: I got in trouble from school at the very end, and I was at a friend's house, so that doesn't make much sense. So basically, this is what happened: is we were hanging out, and we started to, you know, just not really like make out, but kind of just like cuddle up with each other. Like, I was with Ice, and Ice was the slutty girl, right? And then my friend was with Noodles, and Noodles wasn't doing shit, and my girl was all over me. And I thought that was pretty cool. It was a chill moment because, you know, 8th grade, that's when your hormones are going crazy, so you're kind of you're like, I want to fuck everything. So basically, we're kind of just like kissing, hanging out, and basically, I start to grab some titties and I start to grab some ass. And Noodles was just like, yo, stop doing that. You're taking advantage of a drunk girl. She wasn't even fucking drunk. I don't even think she took a drink. And Ice was like, yo, just chill out. And believe it or not, the little bitch snitched on me to her parents. Noodles snitched on me to Ice's parents. Like, yo, this guy was getting kind of touchy-feeling with her. And, you know, knowing Ice, she was just like, yeah, he was molesting me. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And she was just like, sorry, after like the entire incident, after I got off out of school suspension for like 3 or 4 days. But that shit was so bogus, because like the teacher takes me in and she's like, were you sexually harassing her? And I'm like, no, we were making out, and I felt her up. And they're like, bam, fucking handcuff them. And they handcuffed me. They said they brought me to like this cop. He's just like, if they press charges, they could fuck your shit up. And yeah, and so that wasn't my fault. And almost went down. After like a month or two, the girl ended up, her parents were gonna press charges on me, and she ended up like telling the truth. So I ended up getting out of it in the long run, but still, that was one of the shittiest moments of my entire life. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Hopefully you guys like this story. Hopefully I wasn't too shitty of a commentator. Bruce's. Let's see this guy fucking bitch. It's really funny.
Man, you guys are some pussy ass camping motherfuckers. And the text shows you're on my dick 24/7, dickhead.